Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video going over the potential Diamond and Pearl remakes coming out next year. Now, of course, this is just a rumor at the end of the day. We have no idea what the next games are going to be. It's just a lot of evidence is suggesting that they are going to be the Diamond and Pearl remakes, and we're going to be going back to Sinnoh in 2020. Either way, if you're excited for today's video, please do drop a like down below. Make sure to leave a comment as well. What do you think the next Pokemon games are going to be next year? If there are going to be games, it may take a year off. Who knows? And of course, subscribe if you're brand new. Ring that notification bell as well to get notified whenever we do upload a video or go live, because we also do daily live streams on this channel if you didn't know. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video. Really hope that you enjoy. So, this is the rumor. This popped up on 4chan the other day. It's a little bit blurry. I do apologize. I tried sharpening the text. It's still readable, you know. It's not like we're inscribed, like we're just trying to get some old scrolls and stuff like that. It works. Basically says Diamond and Pearl remakes Professor Maple. And this was on the Saturday, the 7th of December, so a very, very long time ago. And, well, not a long time ago, about a month ago. And it says, Game Freak is already working on the next games of the franchise, which is a given. You know, Pokemon are always, I mean, Game Freak are always working on the next games. Like, they were working on Sword and Shield for about 3 years. So the whole time they were doing, like, Let's Go and Ultra Moon, they were working on Sword and Shield. They're not just going to start work on a game like that at the start of the year and then get it out by the end of the year. That's just not how they work. They're always working on the next games. They probably already know what Gen 9's going to be right now, you know. So it's just how it goes. But apparently they're so far codenamed Lustrous Pearl and Iridescent Diamond. Iridescent Diamond and Lustrous Pearl. So you know, it could be the names in them. We don't know. We really don't know. I mean, we got Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. We got Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I know in the last video I did say Sacred Gold and Storm Silver. I apologize for playing too many ROM hacks. But yeah, we had Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. So yeah, Lustrous Pearl, Iridescent Diamond. It doesn't necessarily like scream fake or anything. Like, again, this is just a rumor, but it could be something like that. If this is false, the names could still be somewhat similar to Lustrous Pearl and Iridescent Diamond. Then it goes on to say it is not a remake, but a revisit to Sinnoh 30 years after the original Diamond and Pearl storyline. So again, the rumor that we went over the other day did also say that it was a retelling, it wasn't a remake. And they did say that we're going to like change the story and stuff, which they definitely could do. I mean, I was thinking about it like, for a little bit yesterday, and I was like, maybe they could just do that. Maybe it won't just be a remake. Maybe they'll go a step further and actually sort out like the story and stuff and make it like different in a way, which would still be cool, because we're still going to be going back to Sinnoh. We're going to be getting a different story. Then it says you start off your journey for Roma Town. Your rival, Maribel or Lucian, visits you from their hometown, Orebra City, with their partner, Apom. So Apom is apparently their partner. Not too sure about that. I mean, obviously it will evolve into Ambipom, I'm guessing, by the end of the game, if this is true. But an Apom's a bit of a weird one. It means they wouldn't get Piplup, Turtwig, or Chimchar. It means they got an Apom. Maybe they do get. Maybe it's similar to Sword and Shield, where Hop obviously gets Wooloo and one of the starters. Maybe he gets one as well, or she gets one as well. It says Apom now has a different design and is a fighting type. You are both greeted by Professor Maple, who is visiting Floroma Town to learn more about Pokemon living near honey trees. She gifts you and your rival with starters, okay, after helping her find a Munchlax through a mini game. So yeah, in this rumor, the rival does get an Apom and the starter Pokemon, which I would be happy with. I quite like the idea of Hop having, you know, already started his journey and had a Wooloo before we even began ours. It was just kind of a cool thing to see. Like, we'd never really seen the rival have two Pokemon before at the very start of the game, so that was really, really cool to see. So yeah, I would be all for them doing something like that again. So far, I mean, doesn't necessarily, like, nothing really strikes me as 110% false, but nothing really strikes me as like 110% like real either. So we'll have to read on and see what it says. That is all I saw in the rough early development footage. Oh, so this was just footage. So they'd actually seen this. So Floroma Town, your rival starting in Orebra. I'm trying to think of the Sinnoh map. I don't know how far away they are from each other. I think they're relatively close, especially if it's your rival. It's not going to have a rival all the way in like a different city, like halfway across the map, let's be honest. But yeah, I mean, also a fighting type as well. I kind of jumped over that bit a little bit. So that would, I guess, mean that this game would have Sinnoh forms or something. But even though Apom is already, I don't know. That's where it gets a little bit confusing, because obviously Apom has already been seen in Sinnoh as a normal Apom. It evolves into Ambipom, and now in this game, 30 years after the original Diamond and Pearl, Apom has now become a fighting type. So maybe something has happened in Sinnoh to make Sinnoh types a thing, or Sinnoh variations a thing. Maybe, I'm guessing, like, maybe, I don't know, something happens at Mount Coronet. Then it says the development team has a lot of new ideas for this reboot. New forms for old Pokemon brought by changes on Sinnoh's environment over those 30 years. So that would be where Apom is getting this fighting type from. Then it says no plans for a national dex, but the Sinnoh dex will be revamped with new additions, forms, and Pokemon. A completely new story and a lot plans for the post game, including the return of contests and a battle frontier. This is very similar to the rumor that we went over the other day. Like they also said the battle frontier would come back, contest would come back. Obviously, it would be a different storyline. They didn't say it would be set in the future. They just said that it would have a different storyline. It makes sense for it to have a different storyline though if it is set 30 years in the future, which I would be happy with. Like I don't like I love the Diamond and Pearl like games. I really do. Would it be risky changing the story like this and making it 30 years in the future? Yeah, I think it would, but I think they've already kind of got like the base of what everyone likes about Sinnoh. As long as they still have the Sinnoh region and, you know, they have all the Gen 4 Pokemon, they have the Underground, they have Mount Coronet, you know, Great Marshal, whatever. They've kind of got the basics for a good game anyway, so I don't think they'd mess up the storyline, because I actually think that Sword and Shield had one of the best storylines I've played so far, so I don't think they're exactly going backwards in storyline direction. But I was very, very happy with what I saw with the Gen 8 games. So maybe if they incorporated something like that into the Gen 4 games, I mean, I'm sure they'd still have the same evil team, the same champion. Well, actually, probably wouldn't have the same champion. I doubt Cynthia would be the same champion 30 years later, unless she's just kind of a lot older, maybe. And who knows? Maybe we'd have like Barry and Brandon and everything in the game as well. So and Dawn, we'd have to see. Then it says some of the new designs I was able to have a look at were future Apom and Shinx. Apom likes to arm wrestle, and Shinx. Wait, Apom's arms are like twigs though, unless it means with his tail. And Shinx is a cute ice type with big teeth. I think Shinx is getting whatever is in this game, whether it is Mega Evolution or Dynamaxing or new Sinnoh forms or whatever. I definitely think the Shinx line is 100% guaranteed to get it. Like the Shinx is a much loved Pokemon by a lot of people, and yeah, I personally think Mega Evolutions are going to be in the game, and I think that Shinx will definitely get one, especially if it's Gen 4 remakes as well. So I think Shinx is going to get something really cool in this game. I feel like it has to as well. It's one of like the main Gen 4 Pokemon as well. I just read that. I was able to see alternative evolution concepts for the starters. They are supposed to have a branched evolution, keeping the old Infernape, Torterra, and Polion trio, but adding a new set of final evolutions. Okay, that's a little bit interesting. Don't believe that for a second, but it says Chimchar has a branched Fire Dark line, Piplup has a Water Ice line, and Turtwig has Grass Ghost. I don't believe it for a second. Why would it become a Grass Ghost type unless it's like a dead tree or something? Fire Dark, okay, I can kind of see that. Water Ice, I mean, yeah. Grass Ghost is quite a difficult one to consume, but I don't think that the starter is going to get branched evolution lines. I just don't see that happening. I'll be posting more info as the games develop further. So yeah, all in all, this rumor, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad until we got to like that last little bit where it said, oh yeah, the starters, they're going to get branched evolution lines. No explanation why or anything. They just said that they're going to get branched evolution lines, and that's going to be the typings: Fire Dark, apparently, Water Ice, and Grass Ghost. No, I don't believe this rumor for a second. It definitely had me a little bit, you know. I was kind of like, okay, up until that last bit, and that last bit was kind of just like, nah, I'm going to completely mess up this rumor. I don't know. I feel like the first one that we went over a while back, saying like all the stuff about the new forms and everything, and the new Mega Evolutions, is the most likely one as of now, but that's pretty much was just kind of like a wish list and kind of just guessing everything that was most likely going to happen. These ones are a little bit more out of the pushing the boat out, but again, there's a couple of things in the last couple of rumors that we've been over that just kind of just make it 110% false. Like the starters are not going to get branched evolution lines. I don't think people would be happy with that, to be fair. I mean, in a sense, we'd kind of be getting new starters, but at the same time, I don't know, just I can't really see that happening. I feel like just instead give them, unless by this it means like they might get a Mega Evolutions or something. It says branched there, but maybe he read it wrong or something. It said Mega Evolutions, and then they're going to be the new typings. I really don't know. But yeah, that rumor there, I don't believe for a second. But that's going to be everything for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please do consider hitting that like button down below. Make sure to drop a comment as well. What do you guys think about this rumor, and also what do you think the next Pokemon games will be? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section down below. And of course, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff. That is everything from me though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your year, because hey, it's New Year's Eve, so see you all next year, I guess. I think this is going up on the Tuesday anyway. Look a little bit silly if it didn't. I think it's going up on Tuesday. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Having a fantastic rest of your day and year, and until next time,